Greetings, carbon units. I am TiPit. And if you're new to CSGO or are planning on starting CSGO, I want to help you out to be able to get the best experience you can. Okay, so a few things about CSGO. CSGO is a game where you are a shooter, but this is very different from any other shooter. I came in here trying to shoot like any other game, you know, COD or Battlefield. You'll come in and you will get destroyed if you try those tactics. The weapons each have a recoil pattern. So what I do suggest is the first thing you do when you get into CS for the first time is you go and into a deathmatch. Deathmatch, what happens is you'll spawn and then you'll be able to select a weapon by clicking B. B will give you different options of weapons, and I suggest you try all the weapons out, get a little bit of the feel, and then switch teams and try the other weapons out, get a little bit of the feel. You'll see that the weapons don't shoot as they do in other shooters, and there's a recoil pattern which is just so confusing at first, but if you can memorize it, you can totally compensate for every bullet, and you can become very good at it. Second thing I do suggest you do is, after having done that, try something a little bit more competitive. Try something like maybe Arms Race. Arms Race is a little bit harder. You'll just get to know the maps pretty well, and you'll push yourself. Then I suggest you try either Casual or Demolition. Demolition is the one I prefer out of those two because there are less people and it feels the most like a competitive match. Now, as you're going to do these battles, you're going to get more XP. You're going to get XP and XP, and then you're going to get higher ranks. Once you get to rank 3, okay, you have to get to rank 3, which does take a while, but once you can get to rank 3, you can start playing competitive matches. Now, you got the ranks, which you're just continuing to go up, just with XP, on a win, a loss, whatever. But there's also something else, is when you play competitive, you get another type of ranking. Now that's your competitive rank. The competitive rank you can only get if you get some 10 competitive matches. So, after you've reached rank 3, you can do 2 competitive match wins a day until you reach 10 wins. From that point on, it will give you your rank according to how well or how poorly you've played. Now the first match, get ready, because it might be a little tough. You're just not going to know what's going on, and you might get trolls, you might get noobs. One of my first matches, I got with a bunch of noobs, which I top fragged, and then they kicked me before the end of the round. So, you might get into a frustrating position a few times, but if you're good, and you're getting used to it, like, you can get yourself pretty highly ranked, and the higher you are ranked, the more likely you're going to get with good players that are trying to win, which it really makes the game very satisfying. So, what I suggest you do, and I did this myself, I spent about 50 hours in-game before even playing a competitive match, because I wanted to get as good as possible so that I could rank myself super high and catch up with my other friends, which were higher in the game. I ranked Gold Nova 4 after having done my 10 matches, and from then on I got to MG, and I'm at MG2 for now. You can do this by playing a lot and mostly learning the weapons. The most important weapons to know the recoils are the AK-47 when you're on T side. T side is for terrorist, and the M16, or well, the M4A4 or the M4A1. Now the M4A1 is superior in all ways, besides that it has way less bullets. So you can select different weapons. Also, if you guys are wondering about skins, skins don't do anything to your weapon besides make a cool new look. But you can get skins by leveling up. Sometimes it gives you a drop, either a crate or a skin, or by trading or by buying. They're nice, they're cool, and stack track weapons have the amount of kills that you do with them. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever else, please remember that I, TiPit, the Ascended TiPit, give you full permission to write a comment. And also, I commend you if you subscribe. Thank you for listening, and have a good night.